Hi everyone, a very good afternoon and a very happy International Yoga Day. I'm Supriya, co-founder of Momly. Momly is a safe and judgment-free platform that helps women at different stages of motherhood with their mental, social, and physical well-being. We are a women-only platform, and today on Momly we have Prashansa. She's a certified postnatal yoga expert. Thank you so much for joining us, Prashansa.
Namaste, everyone. I am Prashansa. Thank you, Supriya, for welcoming. And I would like to thank everyone who has joined the session and who is watching this session. So, thank you so much for that.
Thank you. And a very quick introduction to Prashansa. She's a highly motivated, energetic health coach who is comfortable working with people of all ages and has deep knowledge about asanas as well as relaxation and breathing techniques. Once again, thank you so much for thank you so much for coming and joining us today, Prashansa. So just to get started off, would love to understand and know, your personal journey with yoga. How did you get into that, and what inspired you to become a yoga teacher?
Um, Supriya, I started yoga, after a long time. I started very late. Basically, I was working as a corporate employee, and I worked for almost 7 years in corporate. So once my daughter was born, I left my job and I was sitting at home. So just like anxiety, stress was always there when you leave your job, when you are working since long, and when you need to, you are changing a role. So I left my job and I was at home. So generally for my health purpose I started yoga. And that was the moment when my life changed. And I started yoga. And experiencing yoga is totally different. If I'm explaining you in words, that's different. If I'm telling you differently, that the yoga is this, I think you won't believe it. But when it comes to explaining or experiencing yoga, that's totally different. So I was experiencing and doing yoga, and after that my guru told me that, why don't you start doing yoga, why don't you start learning professionally, because you are doing good. So that was the time when I started yoga. And that how my life changed. And I was liking it, and one by one I completed so many courses. Now I am a postgraduate in yoga. So I have been working with a lot of people, changing the lives, and trying to help them, and to share my knowledge. So that how it started.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear your journey, and quite inspirational. So, you did mention, right? It's not as easy to kind of explain. Words, if you could say, like, what is the importance of yoga for overall health and well-being, and especially for mothers, new mothers, or mothers postpartum? What would your thoughts be on that?
I think if you ask me, yoga is a lifestyle. Yoga is, not a word to define in words. Yoga is a lifestyle which you need to follow. Yoga consists of many different aspects. Yoga is not a physical exercise wherein you need to touch your toes. You need to stand on your head. It's nothing of it. It's more than doing something which you are doing on the mat. So, yoga is having three different segments. First is asanas, which will help you physically to, if you want to lose weight, if you want to cure any disease, if you want to, you know, uh, change your body shape, that then asanas would be the best thing to do. Second thing is pranayam, breathing practices, which will help you to become a different person. I think if you ask me what is my favorite in yoga, I think pranayam is the one which I love doing that. And pranayam are breathing practices which helps you to control over your breath, which actually makes you a aware person. You become aware of your body. You become aware of what you are doing. When you do yoga, when you do any posture, it looks simple, but the breathing practices make it special. Breathing practices make it more effective. You get more of benefits when you practice it with breathing. If I'm doing surya namaskar and I am doing it randomly, so the benefits are not that good if we are practicing it with proper flow of breathe. So I think breathing pranayam plays an important and vital role in changing your prospect of fitness and health. Third thing is of the spiritual side, which means meditation and mindfulness. So I think when you start, feeling gratitude, when you talk about gratitude, I think mindfulness plays an important role. Meditation means, when you become a new mother, as you told me that, when you become a new mother. So the phase I also, went through when I became mother. And moreover, people think that you are very happy. You are entering a new phase, but the challenges which comes along with that, and you need to sacrifice a lot of things. So mindset is always there. You are sacrificing things. Sometimes you feel, you feel like crying. It happens with all of us. I'm also a mother of 12 years old daughter. So now I have passed that phase, and I know different challenges will come at each stage of, parenthood. So being a mother is not easy, and being a mother at home is more challenging, because you need to play a lot of roles. And there are mothers who are working also. So hats off to everybody who are, playing their roles beautifully. So when it comes to yoga, how yoga will help us, how yoga will cure us as an individual, you don't get time for doing anything. I'm talking, we all must be thinking that she's talking because I am a yoga professional. So it happened with me
Mm.
also when I was a mother, that too new mother. You don't get time for yourself, I understand that. But what I would suggest mothers, they should be inculcating yoga the way I tried. Basically what I have done, I have made a lot of games. When you involve your child, because once your child is 1 year old, so after that the stage comes, they enjoy playing. They want to involve along with you. If you want to play, so why don't we make playtime yoga time, or any physical workout, any physical activity, just like I was doing. If I give you an example, when we do uh, Parvatasana and Bhujangasana. It's the two postures. So we can ask the child to go. Okay, you need to cross the Parvatasana when I tug in my stomach. Then when I do this, okay, you need to push me back. You sit on my lap. You need to involve your child, so that self care is something which we all forget. This year also, yoga day theme is yoga for self and society. So self always comes first. So you need to focus on your mind, yourself first, before we think of anything else. I know when you become mother, you think of your baby, you think of everything else. You want to be a perfect mother. You sometimes feel guilty of leaving your job. Lot of things are going in your mind. Lot of anxiety is there. So I think as a mother, what you can do, if you heard of that thing, saying that an educated mother can make generation educated. In the same manner, I believe that a healthy mother, a healthy mindset, a healthy physical body, because it's something, diseases, all these things comes from your heredity also. There are a lot of disease like diabetes, thyroid, uh, you know uh, these if you follow healthy lifestyle, if we think that we want to keep ourselves healthy, not in the terms of physical body shape, or physically we want to fit, but mental health is also important. And I think we all, even in new mother, because your more focus should be on mental health rather than physical health. I'm sure once your child start walking, so you can spare some time on yourself, doing some physical activity, something like that. But when it comes to mental health, I think you need to focus more initially on that thing. So that's all.
That's, I think, very well put, Prashansa. So I think one of the things I would surely want to know is, when would be a good time for a new mom to start yoga or start any form of physical exercise?
I think first thing which I would like to share is, as per me, I started yoga because that was a normal delivery. So I started after 40 days. And if it is a cesarean, you need to consult your doctor. You need to be physically fit. If you have any health issues, you should consult your doctor, and after your doctor's suggestion, it's a green go, and you can start your fitness journey.
Got it. So I think that's quite important as well, right? The recovery phase postpartum is fairly important. And, would love to know what could be, say, some of the, a few initial yoga phases, yoga poses that a new mother could start practicing, and maybe someone even as a beginner in yoga, what would some of those be? Would love to see some, tips from you and get some feedback on that as well.
I think for beginners, they should start practicing yoga with Sukshma Vyayam. We have two types of exercises, micro and macro. So initially, when you are beginning your journey postnatal, I think at that time, once you are mentally and physically fit to do any kind of physical exercises, you should focus more on your lower body. Just like lot of asanas are there, there are very easy postures. First is you should start with Shashankasan, which is a relaxation posture. Whenever you feel anxiety, you should follow breathing practices along with Shashankasan. You will feel relaxed. And you can, practice this along with your child also. That's a wonderful and
You
easy
show
pose.
us how,
Yeah,
would
yeah,
love
yeah.
to
I'll
see.
show
Yeah,
you one. Give
yeah.
me one. So posture number one is Shashankasan. You need to sit on your knees and now sit on your heels. Then maintain some gap in between your knees and put your hands in the front. Slowly, gently push yourself in the front and try to move your fingers. And if you can touch your head, that's wonderful. Maintain some gap in between your hands. Try to touch. Make sure that you should not lift your hips and put your head down and breathe in and breathe out in this postures for at least 10 seconds. Now slowly come back and join your feet and close your eyes. Breathe in and breathe out. You can do this. This is one of the relaxation postures. And now the posture number second is butterfly posture. So what you need to do, you need to put your hands like this and join your heels together and try to push inside and keep your back straight. Make sure your shoulders are not hunched and you need to hold grip like this, your both feet and up and down. Slowly start with slow move. And after that, once you are comfortable, you can move faster. Okay. Try to do this particular practice at least for 3 to 4 minutes initially for a beginners. And after that, once you are comfortable, you can increase the time. Now, one more exercise, which I'll tell you. What you need to do, you need to come along with the wall. Okay. This is very good for blood circulation. So just make sure that the hips are here near to the wall. And after that, you need to keep your feet straight. Your toes should be tucked inside and your hand should be here. Shoulders should be relaxed. Eyes closed. Breathe in and breathe out. This is with breathe, Karni posture, and this is wonderful for new moms. And slowly, gently come down. Now, another posture which I am going to teach you is Paschimottanasana. You need to keep your legs straight, put your hands on the mat, press towards the mat and keep your back straight. Now slowly, gently raise your arms and stretch your back. Slowly, gently move forward. Now grip this and try. If you are comfortable in this posture, what you can do, you can grip it from here. Keep your back straight. Try to push your stomach. Make sure that you should not touch your head directly. Push your back and try to stick to your thighs. Stay in this posture for at least 10 minutes. Start with 10 seconds and you can increase the timings. Now relax. Now toe movement you can do like this, which will relax your legs and few shoulder exercises I'm going to tell you. Okay. So for shoulders, what we can do, we can put your hands like this and try to close your elbows. Try to touch your elbows with each other. Slowly, gently make a circle. One, we can repeat the same for 10 to 20 times. And you can do this. Along with this, what we can do, we can sit in this posture. We can put our hands. Now move your fingers in the front and try to stretch your spine and feel the stretch in your back. Now slowly, gently, make sure your hips are not raised. Stay in this position. Slowly, gently come back. That's all. These are the few postures, which will, which can a new mom or, anyone who is beginning yoga journey, they can do and practice. So Priya, am I audible?
Wonderful. Yes, yes, you are audible. I think really great to, I think, see some of the poses that you shared. I'm sure it is very useful for new mothers and also easy to do, right? Not a lot of strain in the initial days, especially postpartum, etc. Right? So, really lovely to see that. And if you had to say, give some tips, right? Like as beginners, what should be some of the mistakes or common mistakes that people tend to do and that they should avoid? I think one thing, as you said, for sure, as new mothers, is we should ensure that we give enough rest before we start anything in terms
Yeah.
of physical activity.
Yeah. I think your body should be prepared. You're absolutely
What
right.
could be some of the other mistakes,
I think first thing which we all do, we always
typically when people are coming back into their mistakes that they should avoid?
yeah, I'll tell you. Basically, first thing which I believe, which I have also done, I think I always Google. There are a lot of things which are available, lot of information is there, but every information is not right. So by you should always refer to proper people who are expert in their field. There are a lot of people who are certified, but I think you should go for someone who has a lot of experience along with the certifications, who is the you should always go for authentic knowledge and authentic source of information. So that what I suggest to everybody. So instead of going directly on Google and YouTube, you should always follow the advice of any expert.
Correct. I think, yeah, that's very important, right? So having a professional who is able to guide you and guide you specific to your journey as well, right? And your health background, etc., is very important
True.
in this so that you get it
True.
right. Wonderful. So I think you've covered some, any last, you think meditation or breathing exercise, say, that could help, maybe even just sitting on the chair for new mothers. What are your thoughts there? Yeah.
I think they should practice the Padmasana, which is one of the easiest pose, which will help them to relax their arms, and they should practice little bit of basic exercises, which I told, which I
Hmm.
shared. Shoulder movement is there, neck movement is there. So these are the basic exercises which a beginner can start with initially for a week, for 10 days. They can practice once their body is comfortable doing all these postures and they are able to hold the postures. Then after some time they can practice more aggressive postures, more dynamic postures, more dynamic yoga, which will help them to reduce the weight, which will help them to calm down. And as you said about meditation, I think meditation is one of the best thing new moms can try to reduce their anxiety and stress. If you talk about any particular breathing practices, I think new mom should start with deep inhale and exhale along with a breathe hold. If you talk about a tortoise, he lives for a longer time. Tortoise live for 200 years only because of the long and deep breathing. So he breathe deep. That is the reason the number of breath are less. So this is how you can also control your body, control your mind. It will help you to control your emotions also. So what you can do, you can practice breathing exercises. Inhale from your nose and exhale from your mouth. And inhale inhalation and exhalation should be deep. You should not be forcing your breathe. It should be very basic, very basic. Inhalation, eyes should be closed, focus should be on your breathe. Focus should not be anywhere outside world or anywhere. So you can play om chanting also initially as a beginner practice. Om chanting is one of the best thing which you all can practice. And I think I would suggest new moms to start their day with morning mantras, which I also follow. You should start your morning with mantras and stotrams. I think they are wonderful to listen and start your day with. Look at the sunshine, take vitamin D. And I think meditation is not only sitting closed with eyes and sitting on your mat. It meditation is different. Playing with your child is also one of the best practice, one of the best meditation. Looking at the nature, enjoying the sunlight. So this is something which actually relax your mind. For me, meditation is not only on the mat. Meditation means you should be in happy state of mind. You should be focusing on yourself. You should be giving time to yourself. You should be practicing something which will make you aware of what you are eating, aware of what you are doing, aware of what you are speaking. So in yoga, we all focus on three things. You should start your day with gratitude. You are blessed that you have a wonderful time and wonderful child sitting in front of you. You have a beautiful nature. We all are blessed to be the part of Indian culture, where a lot of things, like as there are a lot of places where there is no sunlight. So we all are blessed to get the sunlight, and I think that's one of the meditation. So if you look at birds chirping early morning, get up if you get time. I understand being a new mom is not easy, but I think for 5 minutes you can spare. You can ask nowadays. In-laws, people are supporting new moms, so you all can spend 5 minutes to give to yourself, give to meditate yourself, your me time, which we call. So you should always enjoy that. Thank you.
I think very well said, Prashansa, right? Even finding that 5 minutes, finding that bliss and happiness in daily things is also very important in what you see around, right? Thank you so much, Prashansa, for joining us. I think for anyone who would like to take sessions, you can reach out to Prashansa directly. She's also under the name of Sam with the Mindful Mornings in Instagram, and also or through Momly, you can reach out to Prashansa as well. Thank you again, Prashansa, for joining us today.
Thank you, Supriya, for giving me an opportunity to share my knowledge with all the new moms, all the wonderful moms. If you need any help, you can, reach out to me for your any queries, as a beginner practice. If you want to know anything about how to start with breathing practices, you can reach out through Momly and through Instagram also. You can message me and, ask your questions. Thank you so much. Thank you, Supriya. Thank you to everyone for, listening to me. I hope
Thank,
I am able to deliver all the questions.
thank you so much, Prashansa. It was really great having you, and I look forward to many more learnings from you. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste.